Samsung is getting ready to launch two of its most awaited devices this year, the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra and the Galaxy S25 FE. Leaked pictures of both have now come out, showing us what these devices will look like. The photos may not be very clear, but they are trustworthy and give a good idea of the design changes Samsung is making. Let's first talk about the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. If you like big and powerful Android tablets, you've probably been waiting for this one since the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra came out in late 2024. Now, it looks like the wait might be over soon. The Tab S11 Ultra keeps the same general design, but looks a little more modern. One of the first things you'll notice is the front notch. Yes, Samsung is still using a notch even in 2025, but this time, the notch is smaller than what we saw on the Tab S10 Ultra and Tab S9 Ultra. The bezels around the screen are still thin, which makes the tablet look more stylish and high-end. Since the notch is smaller, it's possible that Samsung has removed one of the front cameras. That means we might only get one selfie camera instead of two. Some users might think this is a downgrade, but honestly, not many people use tablets to take selfies. Most people use the front camera for video calls or meetings, so one camera should be enough. Now looking at the back, the two rear cameras seem bigger than before. This could mean that Samsung has upgraded the camera system, so we might see better picture quality this time. Of course, tablets aren't made mainly for photography, but it's still nice to see improvements in this area. The S Pen is also included with the Tab S11 Ultra. That's not surprising, because many users, especially students, artists, and professionals, really like the S Pen. It's useful for drawing, writing notes, or editing photos and videos. Samsung clearly knows that the S Pen is a big reason people choose their tablets. As for the specs, the tablet is expected to keep the large 14.6-inch screen from the previous model. Inside, it may move from the Dimensity 9300 Plus chip to a newer and faster Dimensity 9400 Plus processor. It's also likely that Samsung will launch this Ultra version along with a regular Tab S11, but maybe not a Tab S11 Plus model this time. Now let's talk about the Galaxy S25 FE. This phone is the next version of the Galaxy S24 FE. That phone didn't get a great response, so Samsung seems to be trying harder with the S25 FE. The leaked design of the S25 FE looks very similar to the regular Galaxy S25, but even though it looks like a flagship, this version may come with a slightly bigger screen. Reports say it could have a 6.7-inch display, just like the S24 FE, so users will get a large screen experience without having to pay flagship prices. The rear camera setup is expected to include a 50-megapixel main camera, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens. These aren't major upgrades, but they should still give you good photos and videos, which is enough for most people. One fun change is the new color option. Along with the usual dark gray color, Samsung may release a white version of the S25 FE. This wasn't available on the S24 FE, and even though it's a small change, it gives buyers another choice and makes the phone look fresh. Inside the phone, Samsung is said to use its Exynos 2400 processor. It will likely be paired with 8 GB of RAM and have 3 storage options: -128 GB, 256 GB, and 512 GB. The battery is expected to be at least 4,700 mAh, and it will support for 5W fast charging. That's good news for people who want a phone that charges quickly and lasts a long time. Of course, the most important detail for many people will be the price. Samsung hasn't shared the official price yet, but if they can keep it reasonable, the Galaxy S25 FE could be one of the best value phones of the year. It has a nice design, good specs, and decent performance for a mid-range price. Overall, Samsung seems to be making smart choices. The Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra keeps its big screen and S Pen and brings small improvements to design and cameras. The Galaxy S25 FE gives users a good-looking phone with balanced specs and hopefully a lower price. Both devices look promising. Their launch should happen soon, and fans will definitely be watching closely. Keep an eye out for more news, because Samsung still has a lot more to show this year.